A handsome guy.
Why am I such a handsome guy? I don't know. I guess I was born handsome.
Ah.
Dios
me
hizo
papacito.
papacito.
Hey.
Tiger style. Tarzan.
What's up? Nice to see you.
Yo, man, this is dope, bro.
Like it?
I love it. It's dope. Fresh.
Maybe touch that.
Over that up.
Cool. Man, that's gonna hurt you. Ugh.
No, it's not.
This?
No. It's gonna hurt you.
Let's see.
The tattoo vlog. So, we're gonna be getting inked up. We got a lot of tattoos to talk about. What we got going on, what we're gonna cover up, and what we're working on. So, stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Britnell. I mainly do black and gray realism. You know, I tend to do a little bit of it all. Mike is the best example of it.
Boy, Money Mayweather, arguably the greatest fighter of all time, fighting a guy that doesn't have a tenth of the experience.
As of right.
Like, you can't hit him. The guys at his weight class that punch the fastest and the hardest in the world can't hit him. Canelo couldn't hit him. It's Canelo.
I love this, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be
The
dope,
dots?
man.
Yeah, let me get the back. Yeah.
So right now, we are working on our leg sleeve, left leg sleeve. I left it bare. I got this leg sleeve when I was 16 years old, 17 years old. Don't mind my dirty toes. I've been walking barefoot in the yard earlier, feeding the kids. I saved this whole leg for a concept. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was gonna do like all different animal faces on my whole leg, but you know, I've seen a lot of people had done that before, and I don't like having things, especially art, like everybody else. I feel like it lacks creativity and thought process inside of it. So I went with the idea of turning my whole entire left leg from my toes to the top of my thigh into anaconda skin. Anacondas are my favorite snake species, and arguably one of my favorite animals in the world. It would be real cool to have a tribute to, you know, the king of the jungle. Love jaguars, so you guys know I have a jaguar tattoo here. Jaguar print, jaguar paw. I'm even considering doing more jaguar inspired things on my arm. Something that I like, man. You know, I wanted to do more outline, but the man has spoken and said, Mike, we're gonna color today.
Stop, Mike, stop.
Mike, stop it. So we're gonna do some coloring, some shading, details, and yeah, man, I'm super stoked.
We're gonna turn this leg into a snake.
What's your favorite tattoo? If you guys comment down below what your favorite tattoo is, maybe we'll pick you guys for a free tattoo. Let me know. Alright guys, so in this vlog, I'm gonna go on my Instagram and I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me questions that I'll answer on this vlog. So, here we go. Guys, I'm over here getting tattooed with the man himself. So, I'm posting a vlog for this tattoo episode, but ask me questions and I'm gonna answer your questions on this vlog. Check it out. Now this is like, he has a really, really light hand, so, you know, the experience I've had with him tattooing me has been awesome, man. It's like, honestly, it's a walk in the park. Some spots are a little more sensitive than others. It's at like a pain tolerance of like a 2, and I can do that for a long time. Yeah, that one right there is definitely like
Forensics.
From a 2 to like a 5. Going from like a 2 to a 5 right there.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Right there?
Yeah, that's just the top of the bone. He loves it. I had wrote in my notes a long time ago. Years ago, I wrote down some goals. And one of my goals is a snakeskin sleeve. It's just so cool to see you like write stuff down and manifest it. You know, many years later, it's here. I'll try to pull it up and see if I can find it. January 8th, 2015, 2:43 p.m. Got my computer cobra back tattoo.
Done.
Anaconda sleeve.
Check.
Like, what the f is life, man? Rags to riches, baby. This a couple minutes ago. I mean, yes, been bitten by, I would say, probably close to or over 1,000 bites or snakes. I mean, there's really no price tag on them. Some were free, some I got from a pet store, some, you know, were donations. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Oh, you're the best. I love you. I would say losing my dad at a young age probably the hardest thing I had to overcome in my life. Depends on how I feel that week. Maybe one day, for sure one day. Black Jaguar. I got these birds up here on my collarbones when I was probably like 17, 16 years old, and man, it hurt so bad, so heavy-handed, and it was just digging in my skin, and it was just, my veins were jumping, my face was twitching, you know, I was sweating, like, it was a weird feeling of pain I haven't experienced yet, and I actually quit. I told them, I gave them the money, I had a tattoo, and I didn't go back. I didn't go back to getting tattooed for years after that, actually. It kind of scarred me a little bit, but as you guys can see, I'm back in action. Man, I got some shorts for you guys. I got bikinis for the women. I got crop top hoodies. I got some kids' clothes. I got more scarves in the way. But I got a lot of cool stuff coming for this next wild drop. You guys like it. How do I eat animals if I love them so much? I've tried the vegan and vegetarian lifestyle. I would rather live a balanced lifestyle, a balanced diet. You know, it's no excuse, but, you know, for a long time, you know, I couldn't even afford to have a choice of what to eat. You know, I used to eat $1 cheeseburgers from Wendy's because I was basically homeless. I was homeless. And I've also been around the world, man, where people don't have the option to even eat food or anything like that, let alone choose meat or vegetables. I feed other animals to other animals on a daily basis for my entire life. Meeting Mike Vick and Destroying was awesome, man. Such a cool kid, a cool young man. He's got a lot of ambition. He's super athletic. He's definitely one of the coolest guys I've met in a collaboration field. He's got the YouTube game down locked, man, in the sports category. But meeting Mike Vick, it was a bittersweet feeling, honestly. You know, from a young kid growing up, spent some time in Atlanta, you know, and seeing him play as one of the first black successful quarterbacks, you know, it was an honor to see him in a football presence, you know, and, you know, at that moment of me playing football with Destroying and having that collaboration, it was awesome. And also a part of me was like kind of upset with him, you know, from the dog stuff back in the day. And it wasn't like it was just something small, you know, it was some big crazy stuff, you know, and, you know, of course, you know, I forgave the guy for what he did. You know, you can't hold, you know, a grudge on somebody, for one, that you don't know, and two, you know, you don't know what that man had to go through to wrong his rights. You know, he made a lot of, you know, bad decisions back then, and you know, he lost his contracts, he went to prison, he did the time, you know, he came out and apologized, he's done, you know, good things for dogs after that. You know, I mentally forgave the guy for what he did because I feel he genuinely tried to change his life. Win. You know, we back outside. 2019 was a rough year. 2020 was a rough year. 2021, shit, only the strong survive, man. Absolutely. Belize was pound for pound one of the most biodiverse places I've been. Seeing animals of different land, I would say land animals animals and see animals. I've seen so much in the water and so much on land. It was amazing. It was just, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, man, I can't wait to go back to Belize. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, man. A panda bear. I just want to touch a panda. I mean, you gotta prove yourself, man. We got a small team, but you know, we work hard. So you gotta prove yourself, man. You can't just ask to get on a team. You know, there's a lot of people in line want to get on a team, man. But what are you gonna do to stand out? You know, gotta impress one of us. 4. About 4 years old, I got my first personal pet. No, not at all. Bad, horrible idea. Did not get a neck tattoo for your first tattoo. The day I was born. I was made for this. How do I stay so motivated every time? I mean, man, I have a lot to look forward to. You know, I have a lot that I went through that I can't stop now. You know, motivating, self-motivating factors in my life every day. It's just waking up, man, and being the best I can be. I want to make, you know, my parents proud. I want to be a good role model to I want to be a good big brother to my younger siblings. You know, I want to give my pets a better life. I want to make sure my dogs have more space and unlimited food. You know, I just want, you know, the things that depend on me and are around me, and that also made me the man I am today. You know, look at it as a grand scheme of things at the end, and you know, realize the work and the love they put into me paid off. I am from Africa, but birth certificate wise, I am from Providence, Rhode Island, the smallest state in the United States. Fight game's gotten into me, man. I'll tell you that. I am getting into the fight game, but in the influencer aspect only. I have major respect for pro fighters and actual fighters, you know, and I would never ever in my life challenge those men or those women, because I know they put their life's work into their craft. That's how they pay their bills, you know. So as far as competing in the fight game to the pros, I'll never be able to be anywhere near those guys and those girls that dedicated, you know, tens of thousands of hours towards their craft, years, you know, decades into their craft. You know, I'm not interested in competing on that type of level, but I will take the characteristics and try my best to duplicate the work ethic to fight and the influencer department. Hey man, I wouldn't be me without them, you know. They saved my life, so I dedicate my life to saving them. Thank you. We was in Costa Rica a couple years back, and my buddies just picked some random berries, and one of my buddies ate one the night before, and he was just shitting all day, like he could not hold his stomach. And the next night we went out walking again to look for some animals, and my next buddy, you know, starts picking berries, eating them, and we all ate them, and we all just was shitting the entire trip. Our stomach was yeah, that was probably the craziest thing I've eaten. You know, I have faith, man. I have faith in, you know, the goodness in my heart and, you know, what I got going on in my mind. There's no ill will intentions. There's no ulterior motives. It's just pure love.
He's such a handsome guy.
Why am I such a handsome guy? I don't know. I guess I was born handsome.
Made me this way.
God made me.
Dios
Me hizo
Me hizo
papacito.
papacito.
Hey.
I never thought about it. I never thought about not being with animals, so I knew I would be with animals, so no matter what it takes. I used to watch One Punch Man with my best friend before he went off to the army. But I don't really watch much TV these days. I don't have time. But I do like some anime for sure. Slow Loris. A couple of years ago, I was working at one of my old jobs, and this nonprofit rescue group came through. I guess they were picking up a confiscation from somebody. They had a slow loris. If you don't know what a slow loris is, look it up. insane animal. I got to hang out with it for like 45 minutes to get real close to him. So yeah, slow Lars for sure was one of the most exotic animals I've seen. As a kid, I was probably 6th, 7th grade. We rescued this parrot from a yard sale. It was a green conure, and it bit the shit out of me, and my eyebrow almost took my eye out. Left me with some stitches. It gouged me up. I ripped apart of my nose. I couldn't go to school for a couple days because I was a little messed up. But that was probably, I wouldn't say the worst injury, but it's probably the most traumatic one for me because it was me trying to hold this bird for months, and then I finally got to build enough courage to hold him, and he ended up biting the shit out of me in my face. In certain areas, yes, as far as studies go, you need those practical tests to be able to better yourself and your knowledge of what you want to become. I feel like a lot of, becoming a doctor or, becoming a lawyer requires you to study certain things in school to become, higher on those levels. But as far as needing a degree, I feel like there's so much information out there on the internet and in your own books you can get and master classes, et cetera, that you spend the time and the money in, you can definitely learn, a lot of things outside of going to spend your money in school. Of course, Steve Irwin and Jeff Corwin were my main inspirations as a kid. Watching Animal Planet, those guys were great pioneers to what, we all do today. Oh man, definitely. I want to hit Bangladesh. I feel like that place would just be insane, man. Cannot wait to go to India. I'll see you over there soon. I don't know, man. I ask myself the same thing. I get annoyed with my voice as well too, and I irritate myself on a daily basis. So I feel you on that. Enjoy the show. Thanks for subscribing and commenting. I appreciate you and I love you. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you and I love you. A lion? Yeah, when I go back to my home in Africa, if anybody needs a rescue, I'll go rescue some lions and give them a better life. Let them free. But as of right now in the States, I have no plans, no intentions on having lions. It's just too much to do, not enough space, and I just don't want to be like the guys here that have lions. I'd rather have some, rescues who help some animals in their hometown, in native environments. Legend, I don't know about that, but I thank you for watching the channel religiously, and I look forward to giving you guys more content as we keep growing. Boom. Making some progress, guys. Yo guys, it's been an awesome day. Next time, I'll show you guys more of my tattoos and we'll get in depth and detail on what each one means. I'm glad I can answer some questions for you guys today and we can spend some time together. I love you guys. If you guys want to book your appointment, check my man out. He has the coolest tattoos you guys can possibly think of. Yo, drop your stuff below.
Check me out at Red Nails Tattoo and stay tuned for some more snakeskin.